Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Right, I've not been on for a while. I've had a little bits to do at work and other bits like that, and I'm recovering from an injury. So I'd just like to talk about the different scopes that are available. I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube and on the internet about the DNT Zulus and the Hit Micro Alpex 4K. I've got two, both of them. I've got a DNT Zulus on the Virarc HW100, and I've got it on Brocock Sniper. I'm also running the Alpex 4K on my FX. Okay, the differences for the scopes: you either fall into the DNT Zulus bracket or you fall into the HIC Micro bracket. It's basically your own personal preference. So I've actually bit the bullet and bought both of them. That's a 520 and that's a 3B12, and that's the HIC Micro 4K Lite. Okay, things that I like about the 4K opposed to the DNT. For my mind, let's just start off with the price point. So the price point on the HIC Micro is £649. The price point for the DNT at this particular time is £499. Again, it's HD and everything else like that. I think the user interface on the DNT Zulus is a bit more user friendly, for me anyway, and it tends to be a bit more picture menu focused on the 4K Lite. Again, it's not the first HIC Micro product that I've had. It's the second, possibly third one, I think. I chop and change my rifles more frequently than I change my underpants sometimes, just to try and find out which one suits my particular type of shooting and hunting and things like that. The pros and cons of a DNT, they all use the same battery, by the way. That little 8 point whatever it is, and the battery life on all of these is absolutely fantastic. So the things that I like on the DNT, it's a little bit more easier to zero in. When you go into the zero, it starts off as a menu. I'm sure you'll all see it. I won't bore you to death. You press the menu and it comes up. There's thousands of videos online about it, and it's a lot more easier to zero. You freeze the frame and all that lot. With the HIC Micro, it's a little bit more complicated, for me anyway. When you zoom it up to say 28 magnification at my target, that is right over there, 24 yards away, it's really pixelated, it's really fuzzy, and it's an XY axis and everything else like that. On the DNT, it's a lot more easier for me to navigate using the up down and everything else like that, whereas this one relies on the twist menu button on the top. So that's for me, it's a lot easier on the DNT. So going forward, I prefer that one. I'm not saying it's not impossible. The laser rangefinder on the DNT, you end up with a splash. A lot of you will see a lot of videos at night time, so you end up with like a rectangle splash on the left hand side. You have to raise your point of impact up all the time to range it successfully. With the HIC Micro, you've got your laser rangefinder on top, and it's a more tighter square. You actually range it as you're actually shooting it. There's a slight deviation on the there's a little square just underneath it. I'm sure you've seen loads of videos and all that lot, but as you look through it, I'm trying to see if I can find it, but as you look through it, there's a little sort of like square at the bottom of it and all that lot. So and also, while I'm here, the thing that I don't like is that when you've got the eyepiece on, so when you've got the rubber eyepiece on, you have to physically crane your eye around to the left hand side to look at that image on the left. It's not the end of the world, but for me, it's an issue, one that I quickly overcome. I think this is better with the rubber eyepiece off opposed to that. They're all the same. You can do easily come off. Just these unscrew. This actually is a pull fit, opposed to when you look through that one, which could be a little bit better. I think it's set up a little bit easier. It's square vertical, whereas that one you've got the what's it called? The option of making it a round on the edge. I think you can on the V2. I don't understand. It's a better, but I've never had a problem with battery life on these. Never. This one, when you get a new battery, you got to run it down, bring it up, run it down, bring it up, run it down, bring it up to get the best out of the battery. In the box you get everything that you need, battery charger and everything else. I don't think you get a battery charger with the DNT, but again, you know, the pennies on eBay and things like that, so you can actually get them from there. But yeah, they are a fantastic scope. If you put it into 100 hertz, it becomes dead grainy, and I don't understand why. There's probably people on YouTube who'll know why. I'm not really one for doing videos in slow motion and editing it and all that lot, so it wouldn't really interest me and all that lot. So these are the main rifles that I put it on. So I put that on the what's it called, on the Brocock sniper. I put the not the Arken, do apologise. I put the Hit Micro on my FX Impact, and I've got the other DNT on my HW 100. So I'm having a bit of a swap around for my rifles at the moment. I'm trying to change it all up and change it up. So there might be something new coming to the channel soon. I don't know what, but yeah, I'm looking to upgrade a lot. So we'll take it. Still affordable. That's affordable for many people. See, no second hand in a guy's shop for about £800. These are fantastic rifles. A lot of people want the small or compact stuff, and it has its place. But for me, I do a bit of bench stuff, bit of target stuff. That's fantastic. That's a little bit more bullpup, but the thing is with that, for me, it's the weight. It's not very user friendly to wield about in the hide and stuff like that. So it's great off a pair of sticks or a support or something like that. But yeah, fantastic rifle. Just had that serviced actually, so that is pinpoint accuracy. That is pinpoint accuracy. I'm looking to get that tuned, and that again is pinpoint accuracy. But yeah, that's fantastic straight out of the box. So if you're in the market to get one of these, just get it. You won't be disappointed. It prefers day states over in pellets. You won't even feel it feeding in. That one's exactly the same. That prefers JSB, and this one will prefer. At the moment I'm running on Hades, but yeah, JSB. And I've got a absolute ton of pellets upstairs, and I'm probably going to end up buying some more. This one tends to favour a little bit more on the slug, JSB slug stuff, the 10 grains, and I've had a favourable things on that one for the slugs as well. So yeah, but getting back to the what's it called, I just thought I'd say, yeah, difference between that and that and that 3x12, the 4K light version and everything else. That took me a little bit of, to get my head round to use it. Not impossible, but bear in mind I'm 50 odd years old. Don't think it's designed for me. I think it's designed for the younger crew to get your head around it, and the younger kids on the block who get their head around that really easy. For me, it took me a little time, but I am quite thick. These DNT stuff here are quite user friendly. That is user friendly, but it's a different type of menu stuff and everything else. I think when you put your ballistics in this one, the DNT, it is a lot easier. It goes off the bullet weight, the pellet length and all that lot, rather than that's a bit more basic. It'll just wants the bullet weight, how far the target is away and all that lot. So there's less parameters in there. It wants the what's it called, the temperature and the outside temperature and the altitude and all that lot. Whereas that one, when you put the ballistics in, it'll want the bullet weight, the bullet length, the speed. That one does the speed as well, and everything else. So it's a lot easier. But for me, £649, £499. Save yourself 200 quid. Stick with the DNT. Or if you really want to push out, then obviously get yourself the 4K light version from Hit Micro. Excellent scope. I don't understand why you would push out for the V2 scope. I believe they've got a new scope like that coming out soon, DNT. I think I'd wait to get that rather than go on for the V2. I don't think it's, you know, worth the extra little bit for it. That's if it is. I haven't really done my research in it. Might be the same money. I honestly don't know. But yeah, so for me, I would stick with the DNT for this moment in time, because you get fantastic value on them, and I think I'll stick with those for the time being. But yeah, all fantastic scopes on decent rifles. So just a little bit of an update as to what's going on. I am actually recovering from an injury, so that's why I've been a little bit quiet. So yeah, so that's it basically. I've not gone away. I'm sweating like an onion in a cucumber field. It's mad hot here in the UK for once. It'll be probably peeing down next week, but yeah, I'm enjoying the sun when I can. Alright guys, you take it easy, look after yourselves and each other, and I'll see you soon. Okay, see you now. Ta-ra.